Aquaba. Aquaba. Welcome, y'all. Peace. I'm like in the dark. It's giving like lately I've been thinking about the conditions that I have been in, living in, and what it's preparing me for. Because I feel like there's a world that I've created, right? We all create our own worlds, our own realities. And in this world that I have created, for some reason, it has required a lot of sweat. And when you're in a hot environment, it's best to get low, whatever that means to you. It's best to get low. So slowing down, sitting down, like coming down a notch in all ways, slowing the breath, deepening the breath. As a result of slowing the breath, the breath begins to deepen. When it's hot, it's not time to float up. Heat rises, right? It's time to ground down. Get your feet on the earth. Feel the coolness of the earth. Some of us need to ground. Some of us need to ground because we get hot and then we let that heat take us, okay? We're not able to tame our fires. Yeah. And it's Leo season, you know? Well, it's not Leo season yet. Let me relax. We're on our way to Leo season. Leo season is approaching. So, you know, it's hot. It's hot. It's summertime. For most of us, it is summertime. That is the Knight of Swords in reverse. Slow down. Slow down. Slow the breath. Slow the breath. You don't want to start doing things you're going to regret now. Because I'm feeling like we're like, let's play around a little bit. Let's test the waters. Let's see. Like, why not? You only live once, but exactly. Why there exactly? You only live once. This Hanged Man has been coming out in reverse for me a lot. And for me, it's the crown. It's that crown around the head. There's something about that crown that is very unhexing. It's very freeing. And if you notice, he's tied to a tree. He's tied at his foot from the bottom. But this is in reverse, right? This is in reverse. This is the upright card. Right? So now that we're upright, there's like a ring of fire. But also the Hanged Man tells us to slow down, take a beat, take a moment, find a new perspective, relax, meditate. Meditate is a huge prompt of the Hanged Man energy. Finding a new perspective. Invert. Invert. That means to reset, right? To reset. When I'm thinking about inversions as like when I'm in my yoga practice, I'm thinking about sending the blood back to the heart, sending the blood back to the heart. And don't get me started about the blood in the heart. So we have the Hanged Muse in reverse, and we have the Knight of Swords, both telling us to slow down, to chill out, because it could get ugly. We could get ourselves in some trouble. We could get ourselves in a situation that we're going to regret, that, you know. We know how it goes. The Fool. There you go. There you go, Aries energy. Just going. Just action. You know, the Fool is a naive one. The Fool is a naive one. The Fool begins the journey, though. But there is a sense of true faith, but also like a naivety, an immaturity, like, let's see, no fear. We get stuck at the Fool card because we have so much fear. We don't know what's on the other side. This is the edge of a cliff. You know, when we start getting in our thoughts about what could happen if we fall up off the edge of a cliff, it's not looking pretty, right? So that is because we have some maturity, we have some experience, we have fear. But if it was a little child, you know, just naive and just not knowing, just curious, just impulsive, just going off of impulse, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that at this time, especially with all these planets in retrograde. I need to get more clear about exactly what planets are in retrograde, but I definitely know Mercury's in retrograde and Saturn is in retrograde. So relearning lessons, like, do we really have to? Do you really want to go back there? Do you really want to relearn this lesson? Do you want to do this again? I don't think so. I don't think so, and we don't have to. We don't have to if we get really clear and really aware. So during these retrogrades, it's actually a gift. It's actually a gift because it forces us to look closer, to pay a little bit more attention, to be in deeper relationship with ourselves, to rely on our intuition a bit more and our discernment a bit more, to check in a bit deeper when making big decisions, right? Because we know that, you know, the planets are in retrograde, so naturally we're guided into more introspection. But I don't want that to be in fear. I don't want you to fear the retrogrades. I want you to know the retrograde. I want you to understand the retrograde, and I want you to be within the retrograde. Find a harmony, find the flow. It's all about finding the flow. Finding the flow state, just going with the waves. You know, going with the flow. You know, you gotta ride the wave, or else you're gonna be under the wave. You're gonna ride the wave. That's how we need to look at all these retrogrades, okay? A planet retrograde is ride the wave. Know what's here. Know what it means. Know what's working for you. Know what's working against you, and start to prepare your future self for what's to come. You know what I mean? We're doing the work now for our descendants. You know? That's just the way life goes. That is just the circle of life. Okay? Your parents do things so that you're able to survive, to provide you with a better life, so on and so forth. And it keeps going. And when you think about your future self, think about the descendant of your right now self, right? You are birthing your own self. Every single ascension, you're birthing yourself. Every death cycle that you open yourself up to, you're allowing yourself to give birth to a new version of yourself, to an elevated version of yourself, okay? Peel back the layers of the skin. Shed. There's a shedding. And as women, we naturally go through a monthly shedding what no longer serves us. And think about that time when your body is preparing. If you do have a uterus, think about the time when your body is preparing to shed, and all of the imbalance that happens, all the disharmony that we're feeling within us, you know. That's the work. That's the work that it takes to shed. That's the work that it takes to shed. So when we know we are not the version of ourselves that we are wanting to be, when we're wanting better for ourselves in any department, in any way, when we can see better for ourselves, then we must know that there's a version of ourselves that we are now that we're gonna have to shed. That we're gonna have to shed in order to be in our new skin, in our new ascension. Another layer deeper. Imagine every time you peel off a layer of skin, you're peeling off a layer of capitalism, a layer of learned behavior, a layer of trauma that is not really yours but is attached to you. You're peeling back something, okay? And every time you take a layer off, You're just getting closer to yourself. It's like an onion, y'all. It's like an onion. You're just getting closer to the core of yourself. You're getting closer to the center of yourself. You're getting closer to whom you really are. That's all I gotta say. That's not all. That's not where we stop. So we're shedding. We're resting. And we're not resting, but we're slowing down. We're paying attention. It's a time to pay attention, y'all. You could think of this preparation for a shed as a moment of transformation, as a moment of ascension, as a portal moment, as an opportunity for a quantum leap, to call in, to be inside, excuse me, to be inside of your manifestation. Okay, this is the entry point. This is the portal to it. What else? What else? Ain't nothing coming out of these cards, so there's something else I need to say that's coming through. It's Leo season. It's coming up. I'm sorry. Because I'm thinking about the retrograde. Mercury is in Leo right now. So there is a Leo season going on. Six of Swords. It's time to go. Number one, if you're thinking about traveling, just go. Just go. Plan the trip and get there. In this instance, life is too short. Get there by any means. Get there by any means necessary. Yeah. Go on ahead and travel, especially if what's holding you back is fear, is limiting thoughts, is thinking about others. If it's living in your mind, push forward. Get into the water. Where do you want to be? What do you need? What do you need? I want us to think about what we need way more every single day. If you have a habit of journaling, start every entry with, what do I need? And then begin to script out what is coming up for you in your body. And that can look different every single day. Okay? We need to know what we need, okay? Because I'm thinking about, how do we take care? How do we take care? How do we protect ourselves to succumbing to the evils of this world, to the negative, low vibrating energy that is lurking on every mother effing street, okay, on earth these days? Lord have mercy. How do we take care of ourselves? I think that at this time, when I talk to my parents, I tell them, like, I don't need nothing from y'all. The only thing I need from y'all is for y'all to take care of yourselves. That is the best gift you can give me, is you taking care of yourself. That way I don't have to take care of you. You feel me? So then I can take care of myself. And I think the biggest gift we can give to each other is to take care of ourselves. With a side order of mind your own business. Okay? You know how when you eat a meal and then you're already asking for seconds before the meal is done, you're already thinking about getting more before you're done with what's on your plate? You haven't even minded all of your business yet. So there's no way you can mind anybody else's. You don't got time for that. Finish minding yours first. Finish minding your business first. Okay? It's important, y'all, because we need to, that is the best way we can show up for each other, show up for the planet, show up for the earth, show up for our loved ones, our communities, our families, our children, our spouses. The best way, the best thing, the biggest gift is to take care of your goddamn self and know why you're here and what you're meant to do so that you can do it and we can get active. Anyways, take that trip. I would say take that trip. 6. Maybe you're leaving in September. Maybe you're thinking about going somewhere in September. I say go. September, December, yeah. If you're planning to take a trip in September or December, go ahead and go. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Irresponsibility. Irresponsibility is coming up. Yeah. Yeah. That's what it looks like to just be impulsive. Just be impulsive. You have to be in right relation with your impulse, because I'm not saying don't go off of what you feel, but when you're not in right relationship with your emotions, with your intuition, with your desires, with your pleasure, like when you're not in right relationships with these things, you're not able to communicate properly. You know, communication builds relationship. Communication is a main component of maintaining relationships. And if you're not communicating with these parts of yourself, you need to understand you are so big. Okay? You are so vast. There are so many things that you can do. It's like, oh my gosh, an all-you-can-eat buffet, like times a million. Like the list is so long of your abilities. It takes time. It takes time. Some of us never get the opportunity to unlock all that we really are. Like, if you think that you know yourself, the only way you can think that you know everything about yourself, you have nothing more to learn about yourself, the only way you can think that is if you think of yourself to be so little. This is not in alignment with how God sees us. This is not in alignment with Christ consciousness. To be attuned to Christ consciousness, the God that you are, is to know that it is impossible to experience all that you can be in this one lifetime. But it is a joy to try and experience as much of it as you can, to unlock as much as you can. You know what I mean? We are so incredible, y'all. We are so brilliant. We are so able. We can do so much, and we have done so much. We see it. We see it. But we can also do better. We can also do better, and as individuals, everybody under the sound of my voice, including myself, we can do more. We can do more, and we can do better. We can do more and we can do better. We're going to end it right there. We're going to end it right there. I just wanted to peek in the love realm for a minute. We have the King of Wands. Somebody is sure about you. Oh. You're going to have to leave your one relationship, the one that you're in now, the one that's not very fulfilling, for something that is sure about you. Ooh! You gotta do it. You gotta pull off the band-aid. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough times. It's gonna be tough times, but it's tough times now. It's tough times now. Wow. Yeah. This King of Wands is the prize. This Aries, Sagittarius, Leo is the prize. I wonder if you are a water sign and you are attracted to this fire sign. This fire sign is coming for you. You're in a relationship. You're in a committed relationship, but you're not really feeling it like that no more. It's been through some things. You actually are not. You're not happy anymore. It's actually a burden at this point, and it's time for you to go. Because somebody is sure about you, and there's nothing like being loved by somebody who is sure about you, who chooses you, and who wants to love you, it's not a chore. It's not a chore. You don't have to love me if you don't want to. Okay? Yeah. So go long. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. But it's tough right now. Alright, y'all. Leave me a comment. Like, subscribe. Do all the things. We're trying to get active over here. We're trying to get active. I'm gonna be bringing in and attuning some new tarot decks soon with you all, and we'll talk about the decks. We'll do some reviews so you can get started on your own journey. If you have any questions about starting your own journey, please let me know in the comments. I do want to do more geared toward folks who are learning to work with tarot and read tarot and connect to their guides and their ancestors and to activate their own body. Okay, this magical, channeling, open, abundant, stardust, bottom of the ocean, dirt beings. Okay, celestial out here. All right, y'all. Until next time.